The modern battlefield is defined by speed, precision, and the ability to strike decisively before an adversary can react. In this environment, long-range strike systems are no longer just support tools. They are strategic assets that shape deterrence, diplomacy, and the balance of power. Among these systems, Israel's Predator Hawk has emerged as a weapon that commands attention not because of dramatic publicity, but because of what it represents: a quiet fusion of accuracy, survivability, and operational reach, designed for real-world conflicts rather than theoretical wars. Predator Hawk is not a weapon born from fantasy or marketing exaggeration. It is a product of Israel's unique security reality, a country that has spent decades facing threats on multiple fronts, often with little strategic depth and limited time for reaction. Every major Israeli weapons program reflects this pressure, and Predator Hawk is no exception. It was developed to answer a clear requirement: the ability to hit high-value targets at long range with extreme accuracy, while minimizing collateral damage and reducing risk to pilots and ground forces. At its core, Predator Hawk is a guided artillery rocket system designed to deliver precision strikes at distances that traditionally belonged to tactical ballistic missiles. It builds upon earlier Israeli rocket artillery concepts, but it represents a generational leap in guidance, range, and lethality. Where older systems relied on area saturation, Predator Hawk emphasizes pinpoint accuracy, enabling commanders to engage specific targets such as command centers, air defense sites, logistics hubs, and fortified positions with a single shot. One of the most defining features of Predator Hawk is its range. With a reach extending hundreds of kilometers, it allows forces to engage targets far beyond the front line. This range fundamentally changes operational planning. Targets that once required air strikes, complex flight planning, and exposure to enemy air defenses can now be engaged from secure positions deep within friendly territory. This capability is particularly valuable in contested environments where air superiority cannot be taken for granted or where political considerations limit the use of manned aircraft. Accuracy is where Predator Hawk truly distinguishes itself. Modern warfare increasingly demands precision, not only for military effectiveness, but also for political and legal reasons. Predator Hawk is designed to strike within a very small margin of error, thanks to advanced guidance systems that integrate satellite navigation with inertial measurement. This combination ensures that even in environments where GPS signals are degraded or contested, the weapon retains its ability to reach the intended target. The result is a system that can neutralize critical assets while minimizing unintended damage, a factor that has become central to modern rules of engagement. The warhead options available for Predator Hawk further enhance its flexibility. Rather than being limited to a single destructive profile, the system can be configured with different payloads depending on the mission. High-explosive warheads can be used against hardened structures, while other variants are optimized for area denial or the neutralization of specific military assets. This modular approach allows commanders to tailor the effect of each strike, aligning military necessity with strategic intent. From a technical perspective, Predator Hawk reflects Israel's emphasis on reliability and adaptability. The launcher systems are designed for rapid deployment and relocation, reducing vulnerability to counter-battery fire. Mobility is a critical aspect of survival on the modern battlefield, and Predator Hawk launchers can be moved, concealed, and redeployed with speed. This shoot and scoot capability ensures that the system remains operational even in high-threat environments. Another key advantage lies in integration. Predator Hawk is not a standalone weapon operating in isolation. It is designed to function as part of a broader network of sensors, intelligence platforms, and command systems. Target data can be fed from multiple sources, including drones, satellites, and ground-based intelligence units. This networked approach allows for rapid target acquisition and engagement, shortening the kill chain from detection to impact. In conflicts where seconds can determine outcomes, this responsiveness is a decisive advantage. The strategic implications of Predator Hawk extend beyond the battlefield. Possession of a highly accurate long-range strike capability acts as a powerful deterrent. Potential adversaries must consider the risk that critical infrastructure and military assets could be neutralized quickly and precisely, even if they are located far from the front lines. This uncertainty complicates enemy planning and can discourage escalation, achieving strategic effects without a single shot being fired. At the same time, Predator Hawk provides political leaders with options. Not every crisis warrants a full-scale military response, and not every target justifies the risks associated with air strikes or ground incursions. A precise long-range strike system offers a middle ground, allowing for limited, controlled use of force that can send a clear message without triggering wider conflict. This flexibility is particularly valuable in regions characterized by complex alliances and volatile dynamics. It is important to understand that Predator Hawk's effectiveness is not solely a function of technology. Training, doctrine, and experience play equally important roles. Israeli forces have spent decades refining their approach to precision strikes, learning how to integrate intelligence, planning, and execution into a cohesive whole. Predator Hawk benefits from this institutional knowledge, making it more than just a weapon. It is an expression of a mature operational philosophy. Critics often focus on the destructive potential of such systems, but a more nuanced view reveals a paradox. Precision weapons like Predator Hawk can, in some cases, reduce overall harm by replacing less accurate methods of warfare. When a single guided rocket can achieve what once required multiple unguided munitions or prolonged bombardment, the net effect can be a reduction in collateral damage and civilian risk. This does not make war humane, but it reflects an evolution in how force is applied. The secrecy surrounding Predator Hawk has also contributed to its mystique. Unlike some weapons systems that are heavily marketed or showcased at international exhibitions, Predator Hawk has largely remained out of the spotlight. This discretion aligns with Israel's broader approach to sensitive military capabilities, where ambiguity can be as valuable as transparency. By not revealing every detail, Israel preserves strategic uncertainty, forcing potential adversaries to plan for worst-case scenarios. From an industrial perspective, Predator Hawk demonstrates the strength of Israel's defense sector. Developing a system of this complexity requires advanced manufacturing, software expertise, and rigorous testing. The success of Predator Hawk reinforces Israel's reputation as a leader in precision-guided munitions and strengthens its position in the global defense market. While exports and partnerships are often subject to political considerations, the underlying technology continues to influence international military development. Looking ahead, systems like Predator Hawk are likely to evolve rather than disappear. Advances in guidance, propulsion, and countermeasure resistance will further enhance range and survivability. Integration with artificial intelligence and real-time data analysis could shorten decision cycles even more, allowing for dynamic retargeting and adaptive mission planning. Predator Hawk can be seen as part of this trajectory, a step toward increasingly intelligent and responsive strike capabilities. However, the rise of such weapons also raises important questions. As long-range precision systems become more accessible, the threshold for their use may change. What was once considered a strategic strike may become a routine tactical option, potentially altering escalation dynamics. Managing this risk requires not only technical safeguards, but also clear doctrine and responsible political oversight. In the context of Israel's security environment, Predator Hawk represents a pragmatic response to enduring challenges. Surrounded by potential threats and constrained by geography, Israel has consistently sought ways to maximize defensive and offensive effectiveness without overextending its resources. Predator Hawk fits neatly into this approach, offering a high-impact capability that leverages technology rather than manpower. The weapon's very name evokes its intended role. Like a predator observing from a distance, Predator Hawk is designed to strike swiftly and accurately when the moment is right. It does not rely on brute force or massed firepower, but on information, timing, and precision. This philosophy mirrors broader trends in modern warfare, where knowledge and connectivity often outweigh sheer numbers. Ultimately, Predator Hawk is not just about destruction. It is about control over escalation, control over outcomes, and control over the narrative of conflict. In an era where military actions are scrutinized in real time by a global audience, the ability to act decisively and precisely has become as much a political asset as a military one. For observers seeking to understand the future of warfare, Predator Hawk offers a compelling case study. It shows how a nation facing constant security pressures can innovate in ways that reshape the battlefield. It also illustrates the shifting balance between traditional firepower and intelligent systems designed to achieve specific effects with minimal waste. As conflicts continue to evolve, weapons like Predator Hawk will remain central to debates about power, responsibility, and restraint. They embody both the promise and the peril of modern military technology. Used wisely, they can deter aggression and limit harm. Used recklessly, they can lower barriers to conflict and intensify instability. The difference lies not in the weapon itself, but in the decisions made by those who control it. In revealing Predator Hawk, even indirectly, one glimpses the strategic thinking behind Israel's defense posture. It is a posture shaped by necessity, innovation, and a constant search for advantage in an unpredictable region. Predator Hawk stands as a testament to that mindset, a long-range strike weapon that is lethal not because of raw power alone, but because of its precision, integration, and strategic purpose. In the final analysis, Predator Hawk is less about spectacle and more about substance. It does not need dramatic launches or public demonstrations to prove its worth. Its value lies in quiet readiness, in the knowledge that if required, it can reach far, strike true, and change the course of events in moments. That is what makes it one of Israel's most formidable and accurate long-range strike weapons, and why it commands respect from allies and adversaries alike.